Hello wanderers and welcome to Hellblade, SENUA'S Sacrifice.
With me, I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Now, her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this?
They're watching.
Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming.
Quiet. Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
In hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight. Where you're most vulnerable. Use that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Hellblade, SENUA'S Sacrifice is a dark fantasy action-adventure game inspired by Norse mythology and Celtic culture.
They can feel you.
The game follows Senua, a picked warrior who must make her way to Helheim in order to rescue the soul of her dead lover, held
You
there by
might think
goddess
she's
Hel.
brave to go on this journey on her own. But it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Hellblade is the first video game to use one continuous shot from start to finish and is self-described as an independent AAA game. The game blends several genres, including hack and slash, puzzle solving, and psychological horror. Voice acting is an integral part of the game. The game's narrative serves as a metaphor for the character's struggle with psychosis, as Senua, who suffers from the condition but believes it to be a curse, is haunted by an entity known as darkness, voices in her head known as furies, and memories from her past.
What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua, why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
In order to properly represent Senua's state of psychosis, developers work closely with neuroscientists, mental health specialists, and people suffering from the condition.
Your eyes. Use your eyes. Come closer.
She can't focus.
Why can't she focus? Take a closer look, Senua.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers for it. Like a pack of wolves on a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Can you see it?
The land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? I hear you.
He's there. You know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
You'll never find him. They're called.
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
I'm a big fan of Celtic and Norse mythology, so I look forward to exploring this game more. And I also think that they've nailed the horror and inner turmoil narrative, so I'll be enjoying that in the daylight as well.
But his soul is in Helheim. His
Thank you so much for joining me, friends. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. Until the next one, stay safe and happy wandering.
Do not forget my stories, Senua, because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.